Hello everyone, and today's topic is Russian literature. I want to talk about Russian literature and not just some literature like which you already know, for example, Anna Karenina or something like that. No, I want to talk about Russian literature which is modern, and first of all, and second, it's fantasy. Most of them are fantasy books. So the first book is An Infinite Monkey Theory. I've read this book myself, and it's a quite good book. It starts with a girl dying, but it's not a detective. Her death brought a lot of pain to those who loved her, and first of all, it looks like it was a suicide. So yes, because of that, it made them feel a lot of pain. But not everything is so simple in her death, and soon enough you'll see it. And yes, it is fantasy. Even though it doesn't look like that in the beginning, it is a fantasy book. So yeah. And the author is Ekaterina Zvantsova, and once again, it is Infinite Monkey Theory. It is Теория бесконечных обезьян in Russian. The second book, and yes, I just remembered that it doesn't fit exactly our list because it's not exactly fantasy, but it is still romance and it's kind of steampunk. Yeah. Follow My Voice. And this is the same author, so maybe you like it too. It's a detective in a steampunk world where a young lady, she is a detective and she is kind of strict on her rules because of something what happened in her young ages, and soon enough you'll know what happened. And it's kind of very beautiful story because it has some references to Salieri, Mozart, so I think it was inspired by the maybe rock opera or something. So I kind of liked it because I like Mozart rock opera, and I recommend it too. So yeah, иди на мой голос, Екатерина Звонцова. Follow my voice. And the next book is Go Through the Dark Forest. Иди через темный лес, Jezebel Morgan. The author's name is Jezebel Morgan, and she kind of took like pen name. Is it what it's called? Yeah. It has a lot of folklore in this book, and it starts with a girl who notices that her young sister has some. She became very distant, and she has some weird objects near her, and she doesn't act like before. And soon after that, she disappears, and that's why she needs to save her from the dark forest. And the dark forest is kind of the same forest what we know from the old Russian folklore stories, fairy tales. So yeah, we will meet a lot of characters from those fairy tales. It will be kind of fun, I think, for you, since you've probably heard about them in your classes, and you like it, I think. And the next one, I like it a lot. It's a story written by Kira Ismailova. Unfortunately, she is no longer with us, but she wrote a lot of good stories, and this is one of her stories. Случай из практики. A case from practice. And it tells a story about a woman detective, and it's not in our world, it's in a completely fantasy world, so I can recommend it because I liked it a lot. She's something like Sherlock Holmes in her books, because, and not in the way that of her mind, not only, I mean, but in the way how she acts. She smokes and she is very tall, the way how Holmes was in books, and but she's a woman, and it is very uncommon for women to be like that. So yeah, I liked it. So here we are. Maybe next time I can recommend some other books, and I hope you'll try to read these ones and tell me if you like them. Bye.